All right, this is Ubaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video, we'll talk about fixed and variable inputs of production. Okay, so in the last couple of videos, we've been talking about inputs of production, which has to do with things like raw materials, okay, labor, so on and so forth. Okay, in this video, okay, we're going to differentiate between variable and fixed inputs. And this is really important because it has to do with economy of scale. It has to do with cost of production, which goes down over a period of time, depending on how you see your fixed and variable inputs. All right. So starting with fixed inputs, okay, or fixed expenses. And these fixed expenses include, but not limited to things like, say, for example, rent of a building. So building rent, lease, it could be, let's say, purchase of a land. Okay, so land, all right. All right, and then you have your variable input. Okay, so what exactly is variable input? Now, when it comes to variable input, this is, okay, input that changes over a period of time. So we're talking about things such as a, let's say, utility, so electricity. Okay, electricity, business expenses that change over a period of time. Okay, cost of raw materials. It could be machinery related expenses, so maintenance, for example. Okay, so machinery and maintenance, and things such as labor. Okay, so labor is part of it as well. All right, so again, we're talking about fixed and variable inputs of production. Okay, and as I said earlier, okay, when you factor in fixed input of production, let's say you have fixed input of production over here. Okay, and let's say your fixed input of production is your building rent. So the rent that you pay for your building, your office, okay, your warehouse, so on and so forth. Okay, this will stay the same. No matter how many people use that building, for example. Okay, if you're paying for the entire building, it doesn't really matter how many producers are in the building, which means the more producers are in the building, the more the production, the less the cost of production overall, right? The more you produce, the more units produce. Okay, the less the cost of production over a period of time, right? As the um, production goes up, okay, with the same amount of fixed and variable input, okay, the cost of production goes down. As a, okay, so say for example, if you were to make 5 units, and because of fixed and variable inputs of production, if it cost you, let's say $10, okay, or $15 rather. Okay, let's say to make 5 units, it costs you $15, $10 for fixed inputs, so fixed expenses, okay, and then $5 for variable expenses. Okay, and as you make more, let's say you make 10 units, your fixed expenses will stay the same, which is 10. Okay, and your variable expenses may cost you another $5. So now we're talking about $20 for 10 units. Okay, this covers your fixed and variable expenses. Now, if you figure out the per unit cost over here, this will cost you $3 to make one unit. Over here, this will cost you $2 to make one unit. Your cost of production has gone down as you produce more units. Okay, so this is how cost of production works. This is how economy of scale works. Okay, this is what fixed and variable inputs are all about. Okay, on behalf of V Electronics, this is Obey. Have yourself a great day.